All right, St. Louis. I'd like to say good morning, St. Louis. I'm going to take you somewhere today, St. Louis. I hope you're ready. Buckle your seatbelts. We're going somewhere. Going for a brief ride, St. Louis. It's time. We're losing too many brothers and sisters, and we have to come to the realization and find out why we're losing them. Many of you thinking they're getting old. They're not getting old. No, it's much deeper than that. Unfortunately, we're losing our sound. Just imagine a tire that has about 40 pounds of air pressure in the tire, and as you drive the tire, you tend to lose air. You don't gain air, you lose air. What we must realize and begin to understand is we must gain air. Not lose it. We must gain it. In other words, in order for your immune system to be effective and powerful, it's not going to be, if you're living on the earth, it's going to continue to decrease. And the reason it's decreasing is because your cells are mutating and making bad copies of themselves, your DNA and RNA, your chromosomes. We must come to the realization that we must gain the immune system necessary to stop time, to stop the death, to stop the pain, to stop the shame, to stop the fear. I want to believe that we can do it, but it's imperative that we understand how to do it, because without the understanding of how, you're not going to have the hope in order to do it. I wake up in the morning understanding that we are more than what we thought we were capable of becoming. I wake up in the morning realizing that the power in which many are seeking to find dwells in us. It's just that we must bake the cake. You have the ingredients, you have the makeup down to the nucleus, but you must bake the cake, and as a result of baking the cake, the air pressure is not going to decrease. The air pressure is going to increase, so your immune system is going to get stronger. And the stronger it becomes, the more you're capable of stopping time at absolute zero. You're removing the friction and the heat. And as a result of removing the friction and the heat, the darkness, the disease that's trying to grip your cells cannot grip your cells, because there is no heat or there's no friction for it to grip. How can it grip something that's perfected? The sound that it now produces, now that it has increased in power, is a sound different than what it had when it was decreasing in power. The laws of thermodynamics, entropy increases, chaos and disorder. We must begin to understand all is sound, and at the molecular subatomic level, we can warp space and time and bring space, which many think that space is out there, but space is literally in your mind. If I take two watches, I'm talking about atomic clocks, they're both synchronized at the same time, 10 o'clock, and I put one on a space shuttle and send it into space and leave the other one down here. It goes into space or out of orbit for about 2-3 months. And when it come back down here, there's going to be a change in time. The one that went into space is going to be moving so much faster because it wasn't underneath that gravitational pull that kept it from spinning the way it needed to spin. So as a result, the one in space sped up and the one down here subsequently died. The battery got low. And that's exactly what's happening down here on Earth. We're perishing because we haven't yet came to the realization that what's in us have the ability to bring space at absolute zero minus friction and heat down here to Earth. There's a total of 8 planets. Neptune is the most distant planet. Earth is number 3. They're all spinning. The Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, 365 days a year to orbit the sun. However, it takes Neptune Tremendous amount of time to orbit the sun, probably close to 100 and some years to orbit the sun one time. So if it takes 100 and some years to orbit the sun one time and the earth takes 365 days, that tells me that we must literally manifest the power of Neptune, and as a result of manifesting that power, we will literally be set free. It's not rocket science. St. Louis, Alabama, Georgia, New York, the Bahamas, Oregon, Florida. It's not rocket science. It just takes for us to leave the earth, and once we leave the earth, we have the ability to extrapolate at a level in which most people can't even perceive to extrapolate. Not only that, we're moving at the attosecond, not seconds, 1/1000000000th of a second. That's right, St. Louis. I'm heading to the gym. Got to get that workout in, but more importantly, you can't just work your body. You got to work. You must work. We're going somewhere, St. Louis. You must work. You must work your mind. It's time. Have a wonderful day, and remember there's a brother here in Florida that's going to fight for you. More importantly, I love you all. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic. It doesn't make a difference in what color you are. I got your back, because down at the deeper level of truth, we're all one. The time is not tomorrow. The time is today. God bless. It's time. Oh, yeah.